the madness.
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Mantho, and today I'm going to be doing a Arms Warrior 7.0.3 pre-patch guide. So this isn't beta. So we're going to start off with the talents, and we're going to go over to the rotation. So we don't have auto talents as well because it is pre-patch. So let's start with the first talent here. I'm running Overpower. Overpower does a bunch of damage and increases the critical strike of your next attack. So basically, it can't be blocked either. It can't be parried. This does a high amount of damage, especially if you have Cloud Smash on your target, where they take more damage. Overpower is great. Sweeping strikes can be good, but Overpower is just amazing over everything. If you run it, you'll see what I mean. Does a lot of damage, a lot of burst damage. Alright guys, for our 30 tier, you could run either of these really. Shockwave is more for like 3v3s, battlegrounds, team fights, stuff like that. Stormbolt is more for like a focused target stun, or single target 1v1, 2v2s maybe. For Shockwave, if you stun more than 3 targets, the cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds. Now double time, increase the maximum number of charges on charge by 1, so you get 2 charges, and reduce the cooldown by 3 seconds. Now this can be good in certain situations, but keep in mind you are losing both of your stuns. The only thing that you will have to CC is your fear, which does not break instantly like it does just now. For the 45 talent, I am running Avatar because Avatar gets me out of roots, turns me into a huge beast, dealing 20% more damage, removing all roots and snares when I first initially pop it, dealing a ton of damage, 1.5 minute cooldown. Overall, I feel like it's better than Ren and Fervor of Battle. Fervor of Battle can be good, just bringing up some more of that whirlwind damage, primary target by 30% increased. Ren can be good for the AoE on all your targets, but overall I like Avatar for the single target because all I do is really run 2s, maybe some 3s. Battlegrounds, I still like doing the big crits off Avatar rather than having to do little damage, rely on bleeds and whirlwind. I don't really like to use whirlwind as much as some other warriors do, but I like to get that nice single target burst. Now for the 60 talent, we do have second wind back, boys, but before we get too excited about it, it restores 6% health, which is great, every 1 second, great, when you have not taken damage for 5 seconds. Now that's not really that good. It can be good for leveling, but at 100 PvP, 110 PvP, I do not see any PvPer getting out of combat for 5 seconds, and if they do, they probably won't get any heals from this. I mean, they'll get a few ticks, but after that, I mean, the target, the enemy opponents will see you're healing, you're almost full health, he's using second wind, you gotta go on him. Right now, Bounding Stride can be good, reducing cooldown of leap by 15 seconds, and it also gives you the speed boost after by 70% for 3 seconds, just like it did in Mob for the set bonus. That can be good, but overall I like defensive stance because the only defensive we do have is Dab with a Sword, and then we need a little bit more defensive because Dab with the Sword is such a big cooldown. So we run defensive stance, reducing some of our damage, but also reducing the damage that we take. Now this is great, but keep in mind that stance swapping will make the cooldown, like the only downside of this is stance swapping will make the cooldown of this 10 seconds. So if I go defensive stance, I can't go back into battle stance for another 10 Now for the 75 tier, I am running Mortal Combo because Mortal Combo or Mortal Strike does a lot of damage, gives me 2 charges. So if I'm doing 3v3s, I can either use them on the same target, or if I'm running with Affliction Warlock or something and he's spreading the dots, I could use a Mortal Strike on one target, use a Mortal Strike on a different target to get that nice pressure off. Now Focus Rage can be good, stacking up your Focus Rage up to 3 times and then getting your next Mortal Strike. Each time you stack it, increase your damage of your Mortal Strike by 50%, which can be a huge amount of burst. Now for the 90 talent, I am using Deadly Calm. It is a passive, but Battle Cry also reduces the rage cost of your abilities by 100% of the duration. So basically I can use Battle Cry and I can spam all my abilities and still not use any rage up, which is amazing. Overall, probably the best one in this tier. For the 100 talent, I'm running Opportunity Strikes because I have a 60% chance based on target's missing health to trigger an additional attack that does some extra damage. which is some extra burst damage that you can get some lucky procs. Now I believe Ravager can be good if your opponent is standing still, which definitely will not be happening often, but I believe it does do some single target damage. You can run Anger Management. Every 10 rage you spend, reduce the remaining cooldown of Battle Cry by 1 second. That could be good, but overall, Opportunity Strikes, I think that is the best way to go. Get some more of that damage in, because Ravager, you have to stand still for that. Anger Management, Battle Cry, I feel like the fight will already be over by the time Battle Cry even comes back up, especially if it's a 2v2, 1v1. Now the only big macro that you're going to be needing is just your charge macro. I'll put it on the screen. It's your hashtag tooltip charge, slash cast charge, and then slash cast hamstring. And then you could also add some more things in there, such as slash cast cancel or a blade storm. So if you hit it again, if you're blade storming and you hit your charge, it'll cancel your blade storm and it'll charge. And then you could add mortar strike in there, just so when you're playing arms, you charge in your hamstring and your mortar strike, all of them right there. So that's a nice tip to have in your little macro there. That's about it for this Arms Warrior guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Make the ground shake.